Stray. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. Lost, alone and separated from family, a stray cat must untangle an ancient mystery to escape a long-forgotten cyber city and find their way home. Yes, guys, this is a cat game, and the animations are great. They really are. You can rebind your keys as well. It says that you should use a controller for this, but I had zero problems playing with a mouse and keyboard. Absolutely fine with it. Although the game is clunky. Very clunky, to be honest. You have to line yourself up perfect to interact with pretty much everything in the game. It's not that responsive, to be honest. There's also a lot of people struggling to run this very well. I haven't had any issues at all with my PC. It's run perfect. Haven't had any crashes or anything like that. But there's people complaining it's blurry, that they're getting really bad performances, and quite a lot of people are experiencing crashes. So buyer beware, but it's been fine for me. Now, the game itself, like I was just saying, you're a cat, and there's not many games where you actually play as a cat. Certainly not as a cat that's as well animated as this. You can meow, you can jump, you can stretch and sleep and scratch things and stuff. And you also get a gun later on. It's a drone that follows you around with a gun. It's a special gun that kills these little robotic rats. I've forgotten the name of them, but yeah. But anyway, you're lost. You're lost inside. I don't want to give you any spoil. I'm not going to spoil this at all. But you're lost and you're trying to find your way home. And to get home, you have to interact with a lot of robots, AI and things like that. No people. You have to. The people are kind of on the outside. You're on the inside, and you've got to get to the outside. And to do that, you've got to go through multiple zones. It's about a 6 to 10 hour game. It depends on how much catness you do. If you're a cat lover and all you want to do is curl up in a ball, play with little toys around, jump up and down and purr on people's, robots' knees and all that stuff and meow all the time, it's probably going to take you 10 hours. If you don't want to do any of that and you just want to fly through it, you'll probably get it done between 4 and 6 hours, I would think. Now, the thing is this is the big take you've got to get from this review. If you don't really care about being a cat and you're just looking for a really good game, you're going to have problems with this, because this is all about being a cat. I think the reason it's such a well-liked game is because you're a cat and you can do cattish things. But for me, I found it really boring. I really did. I found that the story, it was alright. I mean, it was nothing special. Very forgettable. The characters are totally forgettable. The puzzles are about as difficult as putting on a hat. It's very linear. You can't go wrong, ever. It shows you where to go. The chase sequences are quite fun until you start having to jump around the place, and that's when the clunk slaps you in the face. You see, what I can't understand, right? When you watch a cat jump, it will sort of compress itself down, and then it's like a coiled spring, and then it just unleashes itself on this huge jump. Why? I mean, I know the answer, but let's just indulge me. Why is it that the developers have made every single jump you will ever make in this game absolutely 100% chance that you will never ever fail it? You cannot fail a jump, because in this game, when you point at a ledge that you're going to jump to, if it's in range of your cat, you will get the tooltip that says space, which for me was jump. And if I press that, I could be looking out of the window, I could be eating a meal or reading a book and just spamming that space bar. And when it actually points at the ledge that I can get to, your cat will make that jump no matter what. You cannot fail a jump. And doesn't that kind of defeat the point of a game? Well, it does for me, because the whole point of a game is to do things and have a bit of excitement. And if only, guys, you could just jump. And if you held the spacebar down, the longer you hold it down, the further you can jump. If you just tap it, you do just like a little jump, because that's kind of how a cat is. And you had to time it so that, as you were running off a ledge, leap just before you get to the end of the ledge, to get that maximum bit of lift. That would have made the game so much more fun. It would have been great like that because you would have felt like you were an actual agile cat. Instead of this, you just feel like you're Yeah, nothing really. That's it. Just felt dead to me. The cat, as I was going around, I didn't feel at all like this flexible feline. I just felt like, nah, I can't feel, can I? I'm going to make that. I'm going to make, and it just. That's why I lost interest very quickly. It just got very boring for me. There was no challenge at all. The only challenge you get's when the robotic rats come after you, and even then, if you just zigzag left to right, 9 times out of 10 you'll beat them. And if you die, you just do that little sequence again. It's all checkpoint ridden. So essentially, all you've got left then is pressing the buttons that make you cattish. You know, like the purr and the meow and all of that stuff. And the story's not that good, and the puzzles are too easy. So what do you got for £27? I'll tell you what you got for £27. A fucking missed opportunity, that's what you got. So there you go, guys. There you go, stray. Unless you're an absolute huge cat lover, or very easily pleased, I wouldn't bother.